if you was to listen to some of the fanatics, you would hear they are saying that, you know, to play an Xbox game is like treason. That is what they said about Alana Pierce, and that is what they said even about certain persons playing who are PlayStation fans playing an Xbox game. You know, they are sick in the mind. So hopefully this interview with Todd Price, a developer from Insomniac Games, who is responsible for, you know, some aspects in Spider-Man 2. Yes, he's a developer for Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5. He is having a very candid interview here with Todd Howard as he expresses how he enjoys Starfield and how Todd went about creating Starfield. So listen to this interview. Hopefully it would, you know, depolarize some of the fanatics, to help them to see it's okay to commend a good game. It's okay to play a game that does not belong to your platform. So please listen to this interview from an Insomniac developer to Todd Howard. Let's get it.
Right?
That's what they tell me, yes.
That's amazing. And I got to say, as a player, I've been playing it since it came out, and I've been totally engrossed.
Thank you. Thank you. It's, the response has been awesome. And really great for everybody here to finally get it out. You never know how those things are going to go after you spend so long on something, but it's been a little bit overwhelming, but it's gone really, really well.
Well, was there anything surprising to you at the launch?
I think the main thing, even though you think you're ready for it, and we've been through some big launches before with Skyrim or Fallout 3 and 4, is just the scale of it. You know, how many people are playing, how much it's sort of out there. So, you know, kind of anywhere you go on the internet or in your life, it's just kind of, you know, all consuming. So it's getting used to that, both, you know, all of the positives we get. There are negatives that come with that. You know, what are the issues? What do people want? And just like, it's kind of really just the scale of it all. It's maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but this one is really, I thought it was ready, but it's a lot, yeah.
Well, I mean, you scratch a lot of itches for a lot of players, which is really exciting. We're going to get to that because as a fan, this is a game I've been waiting for a long time. But in terms of expectations, since you've been the game's primary spokesperson since you announced it back in 2018, what was one thing you really wanted fans to understand before it came out?
I mean, there are a number of things. That one's always tricky. I think the first thing is we've been living with it for a while, Starfield, but it's a new IP, right? So it's a new game. It has a lot of new ways of experiencing it compared to our previous games. So the main thing was setting up like, hey, this has some DNA of ours. It has some things that we like to do in it, but it's still a brand new thing. And I think because of when we announced it and we were talking about it a little bit early, we're sort of selling like the big idea first, or explaining that, like what is the overall feeling of the game. And that's how we start making games, where we want to define the experience. What is the experience of this game? But given its scale and given what we've done in the past, people don't know how to interpret that always. Like, okay, I can do anything. So we're not giving them the specific list of here are the things you cannot do. And then as we get closer to launch, we did like the Starfield Direct sort of in the summer, where that's where, hey, we know everything that's in the game. We're able to sort of more clearly explain, these are the systems, here's what they look like, here's how they work, and so forth. But it is hard. It is very, you know this, better than anybody, setting expectations when you're doing these things is hard. You want people to be excited, but you also want them to just look at it like any other game and judge it for what it is. And so it's tricky to find that balance, honestly.
I love that you bring that up, and the fact that you, at near launch, it truly is. So you're right. It's a balancing act that we all have in terms of managing expectations. So Was there
So I cut the interview short here, but if you want to listen to the entire interview, you could go to his channel, Game Maker Notebook. But it just goes to show that, you know, this is the gaming industry. We can enjoy other games. We can enjoy a game that does not belong to our platform of choice. Even if it is, you don't have the means to buy another console. If you see that there is a good game, nothing is wrong with commending. So hopefully this was able to desensitize some ponies, and you know, we really hope that they don't attack this man for saying that he plays Starfield and even enjoyed. This is Island Gaming with G, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.